Hello, my name is Mia Rollins. I'm from Arlington, Tennessee, and I attend Arlington High School. I am in 11th grade, and I took my first art class my sophomore year. I took Art 1, and I had skipped Art 2 to take Art 3 this year, and to take AP Senior Art Studio next year, my senior year. Yeah, let's get right into the artwork. So the first painting I want to show is called We Are Memphis. It's acrylic painting, and it's 11 by 14 inches. And I wanted to represent Memphis and what Memphis means to me. A little backstory: back in 2020, I attended my first Black Lives Matter protest, and that night I saw Memphis unite. I saw all different types of people there to fight for this very important cause. And I wanted to show that in this painting. I wanted to show how Memphis unites together and what makes Memphis Memphis. And that night sparked my love for advocating for human rights, so I tried to incorporate that in this painting and what I love about Memphis. Now, this next piece of work is a still life of vases. It's a graphite / pencil, drawing. It's 8 by 12 inches, and this helped evaluate my skills as an artist and to take direct observation and turn it into a drawing / painting. The next two were a part of fundraising for St. Jude. I was part of St. Jude Leadership Society, and we were all tasked to raise $2,500 for St. Jude. And I decided one way I was going to do that was to, use my art skills. And so these two were commissioned to help me do that. So this first one is Cindy Watson's Mother and Dog. It's 11 by 14 inches. It's colored pencils, marker, and a watercolor wash background. The next one is a self-portrait of me, and I like to call it Tea Party because it's me sipping tea at the Peabody in Memphis, and it's an acrylic painting, and it's 9 by 12 inches. And so both of these helped me raise the money for St. Jude. The next one is called I Am Historically Important. It's 24 by 18 inches, and we were tasked by my art 3 teacher to create 4 portraits with different types of mediums. So I chose acrylic paint, black ink, graphite, and India ink, and we had to cut them up and paste them together to make this collage. And this collage is going to be exhibited in the West Tennessee art exhibit, which is very cool and exciting. And our teacher said it reminded her of like Picasso's work, which I think is really cool. Kind of hint the name, and also the portrait of the woman. She's from like the 1940s. So yeah. The next one I had also done this year, requested by my art 3 teacher to create 16 different portraits with different types of people on different types of backgrounds. So this is an acrylic painting on acrylic background. It's 6 by 4 inches, and it's called Oops, and I really love this one because it reminds me of my little cousins. The next one is a self-portrait, and it's an abstracted self-portrait. It's 9 by 12 inches, and it's acrylic paint. And abstract art definitely took me out of my comfort zone because it's typically not something I do normally, and so it was really cool, and I really love it because it reminds me of like Fauvism and that type of art, and I think it's really cool. Now the next two, speaking of coming out of my comfort zone, are watercolor pieces. They're 6 by 4 inches, and they were asked by my art 1 teacher to do them. They were definitely very challenging. I had to do them a couple times, but it definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone and, learn more about watercolors. The next two are art club projects. The first one is an art club project where we took a book and we followed a theme within that book. So I followed the theme of sculptures, and this one's really cool because it's made out of gouache paint. It's 6 by 9 inches, and it's 3D, which I really love, and I think it's really cool. The next one is a painting, an acrylic painting with a black marker background, and it focuses on anatomy, so muscles and bones, and I don't know the size, but it was quite big, and it was definitely hard to fill up the space, but I think it turned out really cool, and it's kind of trippy, which I kind of like. Now, the last portrait I want to show is a self-portrait. It's called Lonely, and it kind of addresses, my struggle with COVID and the loneliness I felt during it, and I feel like a lot of teenagers felt that type of loneliness. And also, with Tennessee, there was a lot of debate on whether to wear a mask or not, and this was the transition from COVID back into, normal life again. And I felt very lonely and just trapped in the mask. And this is 14 by 11 inches, and it is an acrylic painting. So yeah, that's all the artwork I'm going to show. And I would just love the opportunity to be able to go to governor's school as an art student, because I just love art and I just love the history of art. Before, I was scared to, have the idea to maybe pursue art, because everyone around me would just say, it's hard to make a career in art. But I feel like governor's school will, allow me to meet people who, pursued art and pursued all different types of art and show all different aspects of what makes art art. And I feel like it would just give me the confidence to be able to really pursue art. And so, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And my name is Mia Rollins. Thank you.